with the starter motor, all the hydraulics, all the clutches and flywheels, for 9-speed gears, it's 90 kilos. Very lightweight.
Very light. What about the hybrid batteries?
There is no hybrid in this car.
No hybrid.
It's just, we think it's probably the last pure combustion engine car we will make. Yeah. All other cars in the future will be some kind of hybrid or pure electric maybe, but this one is the final hurrah to the simplistic combustion engine idea.
And flexi-fuel, all E85 and also regular.
Yes, you have the sensor up here.
And is this a new block or is
Block is very similar, but new crank, 180-degree crank, which weighs 12 kilos, which I believe is the world's lightest for a production V8. New heads, mostly for emissions. Yes. They're a little bit lighter, but then we have this turbulence for emission control on low RPM. And then we have the air injection system, heating cats on cold start inside the cylinder head. So mostly for new emission regulations, but they're also a little bit lighter. New piston, new connector rods, new crankshaft, new injectors. And then we have the world's first cylinder pressure detection per cylinder. That's constantly on, so we can tune to that.
And the horsepower is, basic horsepower is about 1,280.
280? Yes, on 95 up to 1,600 horsepower.
16 horsepower
on
E85. So basically it's like the previous Agera R that you can use petrol and also ethanol.
Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic.
So will there be any lag in shifting times here?
We don't shift. There are no shifting forks.
Oh yeah.
There are no shifting forks. There are no synchronizations. There are only gear sets and clutches. So you know in the DCT when the DCT pre-selects the next gear, you just open and close one clutch, and you have continuous power forward in
exactly.
slipping of clutches.
Yeah, you can see in that during acceleration it's no delay.
Exactly, and this is the same from any gear to any gear, because every gear set is clutch, and you just choose the third gear set to the ninth gear set, or the 8th gear set to the second, and you just open and close and slip in between. So there is no real shift time. There's, let's say, clutching time, but during the clutching time, which is super fast, you don't lose drive.
Because on the SEMA gearbox, on the Agera, you could sometimes see maybe a delay during acceleration, like half a second or something.
That was a very good gearbox for the following reasons: that it was extremely durable and lightweight.
Yes.
And there was no DCT capable of our torque, so
exactly.
That was a perfect gearbox for that time, and now we came up with this idea.
Thank you.
It's about 450, and we do a low drive mileage, it's 480, 90 something. It's a masterpiece. Absolutely.
Okej, det är Jesko, det är Koenigsegg Jesko.
Jesko-ölen, ja. Och det är förvisso Christian.
Christian?
Det är ju Jesko, Christians pappa.
Exakt.
Bilen här och ölen är vidimerad till Christians pappa. Och nu ska jag öppna här. Och så får du ge ett litet utlåtande hur det smakar.
Ja.
But don't drink and drive.
No, correct. Thank you.
Yes,
the Ghost.
Yeah.
At for the factory in Ängelholm. Perfect. And here we have the beautiful Jesko.
Jesko beer.
Can you turn it around? Not upside down, but around?
Yes. You can do like this, and I start from the beginning here. Jesko.
In a few seconds we will turn it upside down also.
Yeah, in your throat.
Yes, exactly. Wow.
So, and this beer is actually made in Ängelholm, about 5 kilometers from where we have our factory.
Local beer.
Yeah.
And the same logo as the car.
Yeah.
Skål!
Skål! Prost! Salut, or whatever they say.
Ja, salut, prost. Det var god, speciell smak.
Yeah, that one is a little bit more.
vad kan man säga? Ja, men, är det bäst?
Lite lättdrucken besk öl, ja.
Ja, men eftersmaken är lite så här, men är ljus va? Eller?
Ja, det är den. Frågetecken på något?
Nej. Fler tack.
Fler tack?
Nej.
Nej. Fråga grabbarna här, de dricker öl.
Ja.
Jag kör med på gott sött vin.
Ja,
Den andra där som var riktigt så jävla supersött.
Skål.
Det var sött, men det var inte gott. Men den andra som var lite bäst. Ja, den första var... Nej, den första
är lite för mycket sirap med det hela. Ja.
Jag ska blanda 50 med.
Ja. Sen har du ju sett om du har en mock-up där borta på motorn och växellådan.
Just det, ja,
Ja.
eller exakt.
Om du vill ha den...
Ja, jag ska försöka prata med Christian sen så man kan få en intervju, men idag kanske det blir lite svårt.
Ja, imorgon är det.
Ja, jag tror det. Ja, det är så snygg. Varenda detalj är liksom, känns så genomarbetad. Och hur enorm den här frontsplitten är, kan man
Det hjälper till att få 1000 kilo downforce ju.
Ja.
Det är ju liksom ganska så extremt trackbild.
Ja. Och det är några delar man känner igen från regeran inuti fläktuttagen. Eller...
Ja, just det. Ja. De är lite förändrade där.
And this is a new thing, Koenigsegg Power Packer. Is that the hydraulics? That's
Yes.
the name?
Yes.
Okay.
It's our own also.
Let's have a look at the interior.
Flaggan där nere naturligtvis.
Såklart. Skål!
Gustav, du kan ha den sjukaste stockholmskan jag har hört i hela mitt liv.
Det blir så.
Ja, men det...
Vad ska man göra?
Var är du ifrån? Alltså, du måste säga om man har Södermalm och så ringer man in det med...
Nej, inte Södermalm. Det låter fel liksom.
Okej.
nej, men Stocksund, Danderyd.
Om jag tänker
från där Christian kommer, nära Christian är uppvuxen i Tjolv. Ja. Jag är uppvuxen i Stocksund. Det är samma kommun. Ja, jag ser till. Det är
verkligen såhär ur-stockholmska, alltså den snobbigaste stockholmska man kan tänka sig.
Men det går inte att göra något åt. Jag
förstår det.
Men
den är fortfarande helt fantastisk. Den är extremt, ska jag säga.
Men man hör inte det själv. Så här, det är som man pratar, det är som dialekter hör.
Jag pratar ju typ dalmål eller någonting, men...
Hans Dahlbäck talar ju ganska dalmål.
Ja,
exakt. Det var ju så här... Men nej, det är ju... Det är konstigt var man får det ifrån. Så det är så här... Christian har inte sån dialekt.
Nej, din stockholmska men du har så här, om man tänker stockholmska, då är det liksom din dialekt. Är så jävla
men min svengelska...
Det är bara jag ska köra.
Ja, kör. Close, is that?
Still lock the car.
And
If
close.
you want to close the left door, you double tap that one. Double tap, yeah.
Wow. And right door, yes.
Yeah, you double tap that one.
Exactly. And double tap also here.
Yeah, double tap everything. It's protects against accidentally clicking in your pocket.
Exactly. It's so light. It's leather and carbon, or?
Yeah. The same with this one. This one is but the darker version. Also carbon fiber and polished.
Wow.
That's for the rear up.
Okay. I was about to click it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's open up the rear here again. Okej, ja. Du kör.
Pneumatic anti-lag system. Yes.
So you can't really see the Jesko.
Wow, I love this car.
It's kind of, you know, in your CV.
So what's... Oh, this is the front.
So, good night, Koenigsegg Jesko. What a day it has been. Incredible. A guy just bought take all three versions. 125 regular, 15 track version, and maybe like one 500 kilometers per hour version. Of course, you take all three. It's like a money machine right now. So, just go. Which is Christian von Koenigsegg's father, who had given all to the Koenigsegg brand. Helped his son build one of the most epic cars in history. And here we have the specs. engine in detail. And the green is from Jesko from Koenigsegg's racehorse, like, could you say suit or uniform? That is from the horse track days. And here is the brand new gearbox. Light speed transmission. To see stands here. Ghost Koenigsegg. Let's see here. Koenigsegg logo everywhere. Precision turbos. And this is the business end of the Jesko. You will be left in the dust. If you're gonna race this guy. Looks gorgeous. Anyway, this fall, what a day, what a crazy day. And it's complete lovely party feeling at the Koenigsegg stand. It's like everybody having a great time. And it's like just hands down the best Geneva stand in the world. And who we have here, I believe this and this is Jesko on the racehorse. So I actually started crying a bit when the
Koenigsegg. So like on the 1-to-1, we sacrificed the possibility to store the roof in the front for aerodynamics. You can still unscrew the roof. It's screwed in as a structural member for maximum stiffness, but you can unscrew it and leave it at home and drive fast back home if it's raining. That's kind of the solution with this car. There will be a sister car to this, which has less focus on downforce and more focus on top speed. Smaller splitters, smaller wings. There you can actually fit the roof in the front. And that goes under the working name, the Jesko 300. The 300 comes from the notion that potentially it could be fast enough to break the 300 miles per hour barrier. This car is very, very lightweight. It weighs 1,400 kilos curb weight or just over, and dry weight is around 1,200 kilos. So for being a fully homologated car for the world market with all smart airbags and all emission control and catalytic converters, everything, it's extremely, extremely light. And we do believe it will be the fastest around big famous racetracks around the world among the fully homologated cars for worldwide use. If you look closely here at the suspension in the rear, and you can see a little bit in the front, we have upgraded our triplex.
So we have the Agera engine and with driveline, because it doesn't have any gearbox. Here we have the Jesko, as you can see, the green colors. So I mean, it's incredible how small this engine is in size compared to the Bugatti Chiron engine, which is just enormous, like a truck engine. Anyway, that's all.
macht theoretisch nur mit dem theoretisch sagen wir mal mit dem nicht vom Auto selbst. Du willst kein Auto.
The greatest supporter I've ever had. Yeah, emotional. So a little bit about the car. What are we seeing in front of us? This is a beast. This is the true follow-on, the child of the Agera RS and our madness at Koenigsegg. So at the other side of the stand we have the wonderful Agera, which is a monster in itself with power and torque like you can't believe, in a very friendly way. It gives you that power and torque on an everyday basis for the normal road, but also great on the track. But here we have really scaled it back down again with a track focus in mind, a raw visceral experience as a true descendant to the Agera RS. So to go into a little bit the details, this car has 880 kilos of downforce. Let's get rid of this. At 250 kilometers per hour. At 270 kilometers per hour, it has a ton, 1,000 kilo downforce. Just tremendous. Even with these extreme downforce numbers, beauty is important to us at Koenigsegg, that the car should be still beautiful to behold, and it needs to look like a Koenigsegg. And I think it probably looks more similar to the previous Koenigseggs than it is. It has a completely new monocoque, which is a little bit longer than the Agera RS. If you look at the glass area, you can definitely recognize it as a Koenigsegg, but it's a little bit taller, it's a little bit more room in there. The wheelbase is extended by 40 millimeters. It's 2,700 millimeters wheelbase with rear wheel steering. And we have a new size of wheels, 20 inch in the front, 21 inch in the rear, with our lightest ever carbon fiber wheels, even though they are our biggest. The front wheels weigh 5.9 kilos, the rear ones 7.4. We have this massive active rear wing. It goes up for braking, it goes down for high speed. It is the evolution of the one-to-one and the Agera RS concept, but I do believe it's probably the biggest wing on any production car ever. If that's anything to brag about or not, I don't know, but for sure it helps with downforce. And I don't know, does someone have the remote for the car to open up show mode so we can have a look underneath? Any Koenigsegg guy or girl with a remote? Otherwise I will go and do it myself, but... Oh, Dennis is coming? Yeah, do show mode, Dennis. Or I will do it. Okay, thank you. Here we go. So it retains the cool aspect of the Agera, that everything opens up in a robotic way with a very lightweight system. So